Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome everyone to Arts Cast and everything in between. I'm your host, Eileen, aka Eileen Little Crafter. Oh, I have tried to record this this podcast like 3 times today. Okay, bring it back. Let's go. Let's do this. All right, guys. So today I am going to be talking about shows that you should take a watch. I don't remember the name of the title at this point because the coffee hasn't kicked in. But anyway, guys, let's go. Let's keep it moving. Um, So I'm going to be putting up a lot of different types of shows. Some you may have heard of, and some you may not. I'm also going to be putting up some anime. I know that anime lists are really tricky because everyone has their opinion on anime, but I'm super duper excited that we are having awesome and hopefully respectful conversations about it. I'm just happy that the genre is now getting this huge recognition and everyone is showing their love and support and respect for the art form that is anime. Whether it's other countries abroad, which is so cool to see their take on it, their little spin. It's just been amazing to watch. So, moving forward, let's go on. My first one has been a really good show. I have read a couple of comments and I'll share my thoughts and opinions about it. Um, it is Will Trent. It's on ABC. Don't know exactly when it gives, but I think it's Tuesdays or Wednesdays. I think no wait, it's Tuesdays. Tuesday nights. Don't remember the time because I actually watch it on Hulu. Um, since hubby works nights, I watch it during the day with him. So, you know, we enjoy that show very much. And yeah, so I love the show. I think that the premise is super duper amazing. I heard that it was a book. I'm gonna see if we can try and get my hands on one of the books and read it. I've heard that a lot of people are not happy about the change up in the main character. He's supposed to be tall, not Latino. Personally, I love the change. I am a huge fan. Um, and I feel like it adds a little bit of extra layer to the story, and I kind of feel like I understand that everybody wants it to be true to the the source material because sometimes the source material is good. But when the writers make a certain change and it adds this layer of goodness, I don't know what else to say. I'm all for it, and yeah, yeah, and I love the fact, of course, because I'm Puerto Rican. I love the fact that the actor is Puerto Rican. So, wepa, yes, let's get it. Um, so, uh, yeah, I love the fact when we get represented on television. I love when minorities get their chance to shine. I think that it's amazing, and I love to see diversity and learn about other cultures through their work and their representation. So, um, yeah, so that doesn't bother me. If they change it a little bit here and there. But anyways, let me get off my high horse here because that's not what we're talking about. So basically, Will Trent is about a GBI detective, Georgia Bureau of Investigation. Um, and he is basically a man with a very colorful past. He had to grow up in the foster system. Foster. Yeah, what is wrong with me today? And he decides to become the hero that he needed while growing up. Um, and they go throughout these different types of cases. Um, and he's also dyslexic, which is super duper cool to see. Again, something that I struggle with myself, so it's pretty cool to see that he has made it to where he is in his career. I love the fact that we are learning more about this. I don't know. I don't want to say it's a problem. This issue, this what for me personally was embarrassment, a problem for me, an issue. Uh, Again, these are all my personal takes on it. Because growing up, we didn't have, I think, the resources that we then did. Like then again, I'm a Gen X, so I, had to learn workarounds, and later on is when I got um the help that I needed. And it still does affect me to this day. I am not gonna lie, it does affect me, and I love the fact that you get to see this in someone who is an adult with a career, with you know everything that he has been through, and over trying to overcome it, and the frustration that he deals with every day. I love the writers. The topics are just amazing. I love the friendship, the family, the bond that you see there. Even though some characters don't really get along well, but they still have their back because they are part of a team, and they realize that we are technically a family, and even though we may not see eye to eye every day on certain issues, I still got your back, and I still care about you, and I really love it, and it's really um really good show. Some episodes do make you cry, I'm not gonna lie, but I think that there are some really touching and great moments. This show has just been amazing. I highly recommend, in my opinion, all of the FBI's, which are on CBS. Here in New York is channel 2, ABC 7, and then we have channel 2 and ABC. Um, what else? Quantum Leap. I am not 100% sure if it gives it if sorry gives I meant to say airs on regular TV, but Peacock is definitely I would highly recommend you taking a peek see. Yeah, the new Quantum Leap, I really like it, and it's on hiatus right now. But if you guys get a chance, it's streaming on Peacock, and I love the take of it, and I think that it's done in a way where it gives amazing homage to the original. Basically, they're like, okay, we're gonna take bits and pieces, and we're gonna even take some of the characters that used to be in the show, and we're gonna put them in there. I am hoping that one time we'll be able to see, um, I believe the name of the actor was Scott Beckham. I forgot the name of the character, but anyways, I love it. I think that it's really cool. Again, a wide range of diverse characters. Some of the plots really tug at your heartstrings, and it's just one of those shows that it's a great ride. It is just as good as the original. I'm not gonna say it's better. I'm just gonna say it is a great like legacy to it. That it's continuing the legacy of Quantum Leap, and I just really thoroughly enjoy it. Um, and I hope we get another season because it left on a really, really touching and fun, um, what is that, cliffhanger in a sense. And if you guys don't know what Quantum Leap is, basically, it was about an experiment. It basically takes place, looks like in the future, and then it takes place where the doctor that designed it, he goes through the past helping people. The same thing here, and um it's just more it has the same plot, but it also centers around more of a love story, um on this one, and yeah, so I kind of I thoroughly enjoy that they added an extra layer to the plot. Not only do they go around helping people, but they also are trying to find their way home, and it is about a love story in this one. Um, so yeah. What else? I thoroughly recommend all of the FBI's. Again, that is on uh, CBS 2. Um, they have FBI, FBI Missing, and then FBI International, FBI International. I actually didn't think it was going to get another season. Oh, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm not pronouncing things properly, so my apologies today. I kind of woke up feeling a little, oh. But anyways, we got work to do. Anyway, moving on. International. I didn't think we were gonna get another season because I didn't see it, and then boom, we got it. Equalizer is another one. It's on CBS. We have another season. I kudos to the writers. They just keep coming up with some really fun and exciting new twists. The characters, as always, is top notch. So for the Equalizer, basically, it's kind of the same premise of the same from the movies, but the Equalizer. Sorry, my cat decided that she wants to have the zoomies. So she goes around helping people here in New York. In the beginning, it was kind of rough between her and NYPD. But then she has the help of the district DA. It's still kind of rough because now we have a new character. I think it was the chief. They have a new chief, and therefore, she's like, no, I don't care what the district attorney says. I don't want her in my precinct. I don't want her around. I will have to arrest her. She's kind of by the book. And there are a lot of new, I don't want to see a lot of new characters. I think there's like 2 or 3 new characters. And basically, like I said, it's based in New York. She goes around helping people through a message board, the same thing, while trying to juggle being a mom. And yeah, so that's basically the premise of the pretty much the basic premise. I don't want to keep you too long on this show. Moving right along to anime, Apothecary Diaries is one of the best anime so far. I don't want to say it's better than Kaijitsu Kaisen is another one, but let's go back to the first one, Apothecary Diaries. It centers around Momo, who has a very colorful life and upbringing, and she gets kidnapped and she has to work off the debt in what is Imperial China. I forgot what era that they were living, that they said they were in. But of course, it's all make believe. It has nothing to do with nothing. Basically written in stone. Like they're just kind of basing it off of history, I guess, in a sense. Anyway, so she starts working there, and she is one of those ladies that is super duper smart, sarcastic, funny. I love her. And there's a lot of twists and turns in her life. And somehow everybody goes to her to try and figure out problems what is going on in the palace. And yeah, it really, really is good. The drawing is amazing. The character development is funny. The story, well, not funny. Some of them are funny. Some of the characters are really funny, and some of the characters are just, their backstory is just heartbreaking. There's a lot of mystery, intrigue, and a little bit of love brewing. I don't want to tell you exactly what's going on there. But it is really, really, really a good anime to watch, and that is on Crunchyroll so far. Kai, I always mispronounce it, so that's the reason why I'm trying to pronounce it slowly. Kaijitsu Kaisen is another one that I really recommend. It is about sorcerers who exorcise evil spirits, and it centers around different types of characters. There's a bunch of, they all have their reasonings on why they come from different clans. And Gojo is one of everybody's favorite character, and I can see why. He's drawn in a way that's very charismatic, you know, charismatic, whatever. Um, he's one of those characters that all the girls wish he was real. But until you probably meet him, like, he's so sarcastic, full of himself. But I guess with his upbringing, you can see why. And he hides, you know, a lot, and he's just been through a lot. And a lot of other characters have been through a lot as well. And some of it has been so super duper heartbreaking. Some of it has been really nice to see them grow um, and become teamwork, you know, through teamwork and understanding each other. Another really good anime is Demon Slayer. Oh my god, you guys, I cannot wait for the new episodes. Um, I have not gone to see the movie. I'm waiting to see it. Hopefully it'll air somewhere soon. Hopefully. Um, so the next arc is the training arc. I think that this one, I don't know. I want to see it, but I'm like a little bit like, is this just gonna be filler? Or is it going to be where we get to learn about the head teachers and just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to like say to spoil it. But basically, it is about a boy and his sister. And he has a very tragic story where his family gets, most of them have passed away due to being, a demon attacked them basically. And then his sister got turned into a demon, and he, um, made it known that he wants to help and cure his sister, Nezuko. And Tanjiro is a very strong, funny, kind-hearted person. And sorry about that. Had a little tickle in my throat. He's a very kind-hearted person, and he meets some other people that are just like him, and they have their own little backstory, and it's amazing to see them grow. And the arcs are just like the little segments, the seasons are just getting better and better. A lot of people were were not too thrilled about a little bit of CGI. I personally felt that yes, it added. I knew that it was CG, but at the same time, I felt like I was watching something that was really thrilling and fun. And I don't think that they went overboard with it. They just used it in certain areas that just added and had some type of amazing enhancement to the series. I did not think that it detoured from it. I felt, and again, this is just my personal opinion. I really enjoyed it, and I think that it was really fun to watch. Um, Another really good one that I've been watching, which basically ended, so you can catch up on the episode, is the witch, the Witch and the Beast. Basically, it's about Gilda, and I think his name is Aiden, and they go around helping witches, and also stopping witches that basically are breaking the rules. She is cursed. He's a warlock or a witch trying to help her find the witch that cursed her. And they go around different countries, and they have to deal with also the church. There's a church, basically, I think they're called executioners, or inquisitor. I think they're called inquisitors. My apologies, inquisitors. Um, that try to take the magic from the witches and use it for themselves according to them. And I say using quotes, as you can see me, quote unquote, using it for good. Um, which basically hurting other people, to gain their magic is not good. So it's twisted. Um, so now basically the ending is where they found her, the witch, and she's leading them to the next um gateway of understanding of what's happening or why it happened. So that's where it left off pretty much. Um, and of course, can't forget off this list is Bleach. I didn't watch Bleach. I was like, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. But I watched it and I enjoyed it, and I highly recommend it. There's a new arc, or a new yeah, I think you would basically call the new arc. And yes, it's really good. A lot of the old characters are there, new developments, well, a lot of new developments in this one, and I really enjoyed it, and I cannot wait to see more of it. This one is the Thousand Blood Year one, I think it is. I'm not 100%, but I'll leave it down below. I'll put down a list of the anime and shows that I recommend. What else? Oh, Bleach. Why do I feel like I'm forgetting something? Because I forgot to write a list. As usual, I kind of do these things off the top of my head. And, but yeah, I think that is about it, you guys. Oh, I know what it is. Back to regular shows. I honestly recommend, believe it or not, Tracker. I just started watching it. It's basically about a man that goes around, finding people for reward money. He helps find lost property, lost people, things like that. And he has a very tragic story. And I hope that they continue airing it. It's on its first season, and yeah. Um, so that is definitely it, you guys. I hope that you have enjoyed this podcast. If you guys have any comments or questions, please leave them down below. Please don't forget to give me a like. And if you can and you want, please subscribe to this podcast. Alrighty, guys. I will see you next week. As we were saying, we are deciding on a Thursday podcast. Thursday. Yay, yay, yay. Alrighty. Let me get out of here. So I will see you next week, and bye for now.